I am already over it. Give a round of applause for just over it already for this year. I am exhausted. And I was walking downtown and I was just zoned out, tired, and I'm thinking like, should I be doing something else? Get a new job? God, just give me a sign. And then an air conditioner plummeted from a third floor window and smashed 10 feet from my head. And my first thought was, how did you miss? Second, I was like, okay. I walked up to the smashed up AC, I'm like, here's my sign, here's my new path. OnlyFans it is. I'm also a little bit drained because I've had to go to a bunch of family weddings recently. And these events are really tough for me. Because most of my family are not talking to me. At first I thought it was the OnlyFans thing. But it turns out they found out I was a drug dealer. I know, this screams drug dealer, right? It's the classes. Advancing on true, actually, funnily enough, all started at a wedding. Now, I'm happily married, but can we all agree going to weddings kind of sucks? It was expensive, food's been great. So I'm at this wedding, and about halfway through, I just need a little something to help the night along. So I go into my bag, I pop the cap off the bottle, take a little pink tab, put it under my tongue. Life is good. But the cap breaks off the bottle. Shoot, what am I going to do? I can't have stuff rattling around in my bag. So I empty the bottle into my hand, I run out to the dance floor, I take a little blue tab, put it under my husband's tongue, a little yellow tab under my friend's tongue, a little orange tab under her husband's tongue. The groomsman comes up to me and says, hey, can I get in on that? I say $50, absolutely. And that is how I became the notorious Tums Kingpin of Tewksbury County. Cops are still looking for me. My street name is Reflux. The other wedding I had to go to was this like long, awful Catholic mass. Anyone know what I'm talking about? It was like 2.5 hours long. I needed a bathroom break. But somebody in the middle of the wedding stood up and loudly declared his love for the bride for 45 minutes. Not what I expected from the priest. I assumed he'd go with the ring bearer. Hey, I have a little experience with this stuff, okay? My priest was on the credibly accused list, and I was an altar server for 12 years. I don't know what credibly accused means, but something like that, it messes you up when you're a kid. Because you start to think maybe you've done something wrong. And I was a good kid, I gotta tell you, like I went to church every Sunday. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I could not get that guy to touch me. And despite that very healthy thought, I am actually happily married in a good, healthy marriage. I know, nuts. But I'd say like marriage is wild, like how fast the time goes. Seriously, one day you're in a Dunkin' parking lot doing hand stuff at 2 a.m. And the next you're married, you have a mortgage, and you're debating the pros and cons of installing a bidet in your home. I have one. I'm a card-carrying member of the Clean Bum Club. I will take no questions. But I have to say that marriage has its own challenges, luckily one I've never had to face, but do you know that there are some states where there are certain sexual acts that are completely illegal, even when you're married? Like strip clubs serve chicken tenders. I would do just about anything, go any place, do whatever for chicken tenders. My OnlyFans is sponsored by Zwicker. You know what a weirdo in Kansas would pay to see you smear honey mustard, 11 herbs, and spices all over yourself? How do you think I'm paying for the bidet? Well, a lot of people say, like, Les, do you ever feel weird or insecure going to a strip club with your husband? Absolutely not. Because this was very popular going up and down the halls in high school. And if any of you actually believe that, there's nothing on earth I can do for you. I think I was my only friends in high school were the lunch ladies, the Portuguese janitor, and the creepy IT guy who, looking back on it, I'm for sure he was a pedophile. So I wasn't a mean girl or a bully. I didn't know how it all worked. I was the first person in school history to shove my own head down a toilet. And that is because I was always taught to treat people the way I want to be treated. Anyone else's parents teach them that, to treat people the way you want to be treated? Woo, come on, that's healthy. Yeah. So if any of you like to get very intense with chicken tenders during sex, please look up 10 Temptations on OnlyFans, or come find me after this. I have tones. And with that, I'll be back to your host, Aaron. You guys have been a fantastic audience.